Hello everyone, welcome to Coffee with Phaedra. I have my coffee, iced coffee of course. Who doesn't like iced coffee, right? So go ahead, grab your coffee, pull up a chair, and let's chat for a minute. So y'all, last week I talked about Habakkuk 2 verses 2 and 3, write the vision, make it plain, and how I've been trying to keep things really simple, especially with my food eating plan, so that I can actually follow through with little everyday things just by having a plan and keeping it simple. Well, it's been helping me, but it's also made me realize something deeper. I've been simplifying my life. And because I'm realizing that when life feels overwhelming, I'm not loving people the way that I should. Like when you're stressed, you're short with people. When you're tired, you don't have patience. Or when your mind is full, you can become focused on yourself. I've got notes here so that I can not repeat the same thing over and over again. I know that's silly, but I have to have notes. So when everything feels like it's too much, I go into survival mode, and that becomes very me focused. So this week I've been thinking about loving others and what that actually looks like in real life. Not just saying it, but living it. John 13:34. I'll read that real quick. It is right here. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another as I have loved you. That you also love one another. So Jesus didn't just say to love people. He said love them the way that he loved you. And I think about that. Jesus, how many times I've turned my back on him, but yet he's still right here and he still loves me. How many times I've not done what he's asked me to do, but yet he's still here and he still loves me. Do we love people the way Jesus loved us? That's my question. And that's what I've been trying to focus on this week. Being able to love people the way that Jesus loved. It's a different kind of love than what we're used to. So 1 John 2:6 says, he who says he abides in him ought him also to walk just as he walked. Meaning, do what Jesus does. Jesus was forgiving. When somebody wronged him, he gave them. We should do the same thing. Doesn't mean be a doormat, but it does mean you can forgive. If we say we follow him, we are supposed to walk the way he walked, and that's where it gets real. Not reacting quickly, choosing your words carefully, and showing grace. One thing I've realized is we live in a very self-centered world. Especially when we're going through things, we can become that all about me person and just live in that, because our world is changing, falling apart, or expanding, whatever the case may be. And if I'm being real, I've been in that all about me mindset more than I care to remember. And sometimes that makes it harder to love people when you're going through things and you're in that all about me mindset. It makes it harder to love people and love them well. So I'm trying to shift that. Not perfectly, but intentionally. Trying to think before I react, being more aware of others, trying to slow down, just trying to love people a little better each day. And we're not called to be people pleasers, so don't think that. You still have to take care of yourself. It's like when you're on a plane and you're listening to the flight attendant give the safety briefing. She tells you that a oxygen mask will fall down in front of you, to take your mask and put it on yourself first before you help anyone else or small children. You have to take care of yourself. You have to stay, I'm going to call it God-centered. Because unless we're God-centered, we can't walk like Jesus did. We can only walk like Jesus did because of him. And we have to stay God-centered or Jesus-focused. So take care of yourself first. Spend that time you need with Jesus, so that you can, when these situations arise with other people, even if you're tired, even if you don't feel good, even if you're walking through something really heavy, that you can still listen to that person and go, okay, this person needs help. Let me do what I can to help them. This person needs to be loved. Let me love them the way they need to be loved. We can't do that unless we are God-centered, unless we are Jesus-focused. And Ephesians 5:1-2 tells us, be imitators of God, as Christ also has loved us. So Jesus loves us, even when we're selfish, even when we don't get it right. He doesn't give up on us. He doesn't withdraw. He stays consistent. So that's what we need to learn to do in life when we are walking through things and we are trying to love other people intentionally. We need to stay consistent. Not always is that easy because we're real, we're here. I don't want to say it's because we're human, because it's a choice. Loving someone is a choice. To me, love is a verb. I tell that to the women at Meridian all the time. It's like forgiveness. It's something you choose to do. So I'm learning to love people even when it's hard, even when I'm tired, even when I don't understand, and even when they're not loving me the same way. I'm not perfect. I'm just learning to walk in him. So when my life is simpler, I have more space to love people better. That's where that vision, write that vision down and make it simple. If you have to follow a schedule, follow a schedule. That helps a lot of people, especially ADHDers. If you have a plan, ADHDers understand this. If you have a plan and you've got it written down, it's easier to stay focused. So that might be what you need. It's what I need at times. Might just help you as well. So that's what I have for today. Just learning how to love people today. Trying to stay focused on Jesus and learning how to give that same love out to other people. Jesus wants us to love others as he loved us. So now for the fun stuff. A little bit of parkling today. So I thought maybe next week, instead of doing what I just did today, that I will show a little bit more jewelry. Because y'all know, I love my Park Lane. Today I'm wearing the Mona earrings in gold and the impression studs in blue, if you can see them. Very beautiful. Statement. Now, yeah, I guess they are a statement. And I have on the Bluebird. It's a Y. It's very lightweight, and it's a very beautiful blue, clear blue stone. But that's it. And y'all have heard me say it 1,000 times. I'm an impression girl. I have my gold impression bracelet with the clear CZs and the blue impression bracelet. And also I am wearing the Papillon today. Papillon means butterfly. Look how beautiful that is. You know, just bracelets are my thing nowadays. I love necklaces and earrings, but I guess because I can look at it all day, bracelets are my thing. And also the Papillon ring. It's just a simple band. And of course, over here, y'all know my favorite, the Rika in gold and the Tanner in gold. And I will leave my link down below so you can go check out that jewelry. But what do you think? You think next week we need to do a small little style show and maybe a giveaway? Something fun? Okay, I'll see you then next week. Come back and join me. Coffee with Deidre.